everyone, and welcome to this week's Fitness Friday / life update. I've kind of been combining them lately. Sorry about that. I will start off with my fitness updates. If you'll remember, last week I did my fitness stuff a little bit early. I think I did it on Wednesday because I was having surgery on Thursday, and I didn't want to have to film a video on Friday. I thought maybe I could get some footage from our trip up on Friday. That did not happen. After surgery, I was just done. I did not want to go anywhere. I did not want to do anything. I did not want to talk to anyone. I was over it. So I didn't do anything on Friday, and then Monday rolled around and I didn't do anything, and then Wednesday rolled around and I still didn't do anything. And part of that was because I was so tired, and then the other part was that I actually launched my new brand, and I was really excited about that. And so I've been working really hard for the last couple days since I launched to really kind of get our name out there. But it's going really well so far. I've already had several inquiries, scheduled several consultations, so my business is growing and it's great. But all of that to say, I did my Fitness Friday on a Wednesday last week, and if you'll remember, I had left for vacation at like 247 something pounds, and I came back and I was 260.8. I was convinced I had lost some weight on vacation because I felt like my clothes were fitting a little bit better. I climbed mountains while I was on vacation. I was super active, but I came back and discovered I had gained around 13 pounds. I thought maybe it was a fluke. It had to be so the next morning when I went to the doctor and I got weighed in again, 260 it was like 2 or something. So I knew that my bathroom scale was not wrong, and I did in fact gain all that weight. The day after surgery, I weighed myself just out of curiosity to see, and it was 264 because I had retained a lot of the fluids in the water weight for that, the stuff that they were pumping into me for the surgery. So 264. So I was like, oh, gross. So this morning, Friday morning, I had my follow-up appointment and my pathology results and all that stuff. And they weighed me again at the office. So I weighed myself at home just to see, and then they weighed me again at the office. And both scales lined up. They said the same thing, 260.2 pounds. So I'm at 260.2, which... it's the highest I've ever been. Not the highest, but like still higher than my starting weight for this journey. So I'm starting back at 260.2. Really bummed about it. I was cleared this morning after my exam. I was cleared for some light exercise. Walking, the elliptical maybe, going slow. Nothing, no crazy heavy lifting, no running yet. But I can do like walking and I can dance a little bit, so light exercise. I've been cleared. So this week I'll be doing light exercise, and then the week after, at 20 days post-op, he said, so like next week, he said I can do regular exercise as long as my sutures are like really in place and I don't feel pain. I can bump it up to regular exercise at 20 days post-op. Today I am 8 days post-op. Yeah, so 12 days to go. So almost 2 weeks. Okay, almost 2 weeks. I should have done this math in advance. I apologize. But light exercise I am cleared for, which is nice. So, I have a long way to go, guys, because if you remember, my goal is 150 pounds, and I'm currently 260.2. So I have roughly 110 pounds that I want to lose. If you watched my last video, I talked about this. I am, on August 1st, I am basically in it to win it. I've been like kind of not wishy-washy, but wishy-washy with my weight loss so far. It's like, oh, I've been working hard. Yeah, I can have a piece of cake. Or, oh, pizza night. I'll have a piece or two and a salad. It's fine. Starting August 1st, that is going to end. I will not be making excuses for myself anymore. I will not be making allowances for myself anymore. The one sweet thing I will continue to allow myself to have is coffee. Because I cannot function without coffee, and I can't drink it black. It's gross. But just the nature of my job requires coffee. So that's like kind of the one thing I will absolutely have to do. Is the coffee, because coffee is life, as we all know. But starting August 1st, no more allowances, no more excuses. I will be in the gym 4 to 5 times a week, no excuses. Basically, I'm going to push myself really, 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 really hard, and hopefully by December I will have lost 25 pounds. If not, at that point, I will be making an appointment with a gastric surgeon to discuss other options for weight loss treatment. But the plan is work really hard during August, September, October, November, and the first half of December, and we'll see where we go. It's gonna be hard because it's gonna be like the holiday season, and my favorite like flavor is peppermint, so I'm like, I'm really bummed that I'm gonna be like missing most of it. I'll probably allow myself to have like a candy cane, because I mean, come on, I'm not gonna deprive myself of a candy cane on Christmas. But as far as like pie and cake and ice cream, nope, I'm not gonna let myself do that. No more allowances. So yeah, hopefully by December, with a lot of hard work and accountability and really pushing myself, I will see the results that I'm hoping for, and I won't have to go the surgery route. But it is a possibility, so I'm leaving that door open for now. I don't want to leave the door open though, I'm scared. Anyway, now I'm going to talk a little bit about my surgery, how it went, my recovery so far, and the results that I got today. So I had cancerous crap removed out of my back last Thursday, and the surgery went really smoothly. They put me right at ease. The whole staff there was great, from pre-op to post-op. They were wonderful. I would definitely recommend my surgeon, Dr. Daba. He's in Boca, and he did an amazing job. Even just a week post-op, the scar is so like fine. It looks like nothing, which is crazy to me. It did kind of mess up my tattoo a little bit, because he didn't like have to cut through it. He went right underneath it, and because they make like a little incision, and then they pull it with the stretchers like they would for a cesarean, and then go in from there and like tunnel. And then he was like cauterizing as he was digging and stuff, so it wasn't too bad. But so the scar like kind of pulls the bottom of my tattoo down over the crater. But the scar itself is like, you can't really see it unless you like look for it, and you can see it. But only a week post-op, that's amazing. It's healing beautifully, which I'm very pleased with. I had to wait for my appointment to get my pathology results and all that, to see if they got everything with good margins. They were going to test the stuff and see kind of what it is, how bad it is, and if maybe it had spread, and who knows. So when I went to my appointment this morning, I was a little bit nervous. I didn't really know what they were going to say, but I got cleared. They got everything out. They got really good margins, and there's only a 10% chance of regrowth. I have a follow-up at the end of August to check everything again and make sure nothing is regrowing in the place where they took everything out. But for now, everything is good. I'm clear, and I really couldn't be more happy about it. So it went well. The surgery was 100% worth it. So I'm just really happy about that news. I'm like, I could float on that news for the rest of the day, honestly. But yeah, right now, as you know, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know the last few months have just been, really the last 7 or 8 months have just not been so good. It's just been one thing after another, and right when you move through something else terrible happens, and it's overwhelming. And I think we're finally at that place where I am out of the woods and into the sun, and I can just breathe. I think that's where we're at right now. I am cautiously optimistic because, as we all know, something horrible could happen tomorrow and we're right back where we started. But right now, guys, everything's good, and that's more than I could ask for, really. It's a blessing. It's a huge blessing. I don't know. It's kind of overwhelming, like being so stressed that you lose all your hair, experiencing so much loss that you're constantly grieving, getting told, hey, you have some health things, you better sit down. It's just one thing after another, and living in that constant state of anxiety and kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop has been exhausting, physically and emotionally. I think I speak for myself and my husband and probably my kids too when I say it's exhausting waiting for that other shoe to drop. And I think right now we're all in a place where we're not waiting for that shoe to drop. We're good. We're all happy. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Can I have a kiss?
No, Mommy.
Yes, I'm your mommy. Kisses.
That's out.
There's a truck outside. She sees it out the window.
Touch.
A truck.
Baby.
And a puppy.
Baby.
Are you doing the puppy dance? Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet. The birds. All right, I've been rambling on long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up now. Somebody needs my attention. If you've made it through this entire video, congratulations. If you have any questions about my fitness journey or my health stuff or my business or anything really, feel free to leave it down below and I will try to address it in a future video. Now that we're kind of back on a regular schedule now, I'm going to really try to be more active. She put the bird in my cleavage. I'm going to try to be more active on my regular Instagram. I've been working to build up my new business Instagram, which is at Broward Family Doulas, if anyone wants to check it out and give it a follow. But I will be back on my personal Instagram and my fitness Instagram as well. And I will try to get something up for Monday. Not sure what it'll be, but gonna try. But thank you for those who have watched this whole thing. Thank you for all of the support that you've shown me, especially these last few months. We're not quite ready for bye yet. Especially these last few months, it's been crazy, and you guys have really been there and been a rock, and I really do appreciate it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I will talk to y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.